What's up, everyone? All right, so you know, as I know, our Discord is massive. We have a lot of data, we're collecting a lot of data, we're storing a lot of data, and there's a lot of content everywhere. However, it is set up very intuitively, it's very organized, and now I've gone through and I've set it up to where you can have very profitable streamlined trades sent to you, all streamlined, all automatically without any effort beforehand. Now, again, not financial advice, but I've put in a lot of work to go through the last couple of weeks and optimize our play opportunity feeds like the Quant Alerts, like the stock breakouts from Tradietics, like the stock Bullseye from Tradietics, and other opportunity areas. Now, what I've done is instead of going through and just, trying to decide which one do we play, I've done all that work for you and I've taken the potential bad plays out of the scenario, and you're only going to get returned with the most lucrative play opportunities from these different avenues. Let's go ahead and get started and look into this. And I think you're going to find this video helpful. And if you do, just make sure that you go and try to trade these, because it's very, very, very simple way to make easy streaming revenue. So let's go ahead and take a look at what this is all about. Play Haven, baby. We got a lot of play opportunities in the Discord. I hear this all the time. Where are the plays? Well, I've made sure that I've went through and made it to where you will know now after this video where at least 4 different avenues of highly profitable play opportunities exist in the Discord, how to find them, how to trade them, and they're all going to be providing win rates of 75% or higher. Now, that is pretty damn good considering, 75%, that's 3 out of 4 times you're going to win. That's inverse of a scratch-off lottery ticket, so we're heading in the right direction. And you have 4 avenues now to look at. Let's go ahead and take a look at what those avenues are. Okay, so the first avenue of play opportunity that we're going to be looking at is obviously going to be the core logic. It's been the most successful strategy in the group. It's been the most consistent, and it's provided the most returns for the most members in the group. Nothing has changed with this strategy basically, other than the repo's still high, and the reasons why it fundamentally works in the first place still exist in today's markets, which is why it still works. It provides an 85.6 back-tested win rate as long as the criteria is followed. In the money, after earnings, gap down, gap up, things like that, avoid healthcare, those kind of things. Now, where to go and find the information on this play? This is going to take the most work out of every play opportunity I'm going to be talking about here, but it also provides the most consistent returns, and you'll also learn a lot about the markets learning this strategy in and of itself. So, to go and to find the material that you want to learn this strategy, simply go to the top of the Discord, the welcome menu of the server, go to the middle box here, and simply type CL. When you do that, you're going to have the core logic channels come up. Now, we have 4 of them, and to navigate to these channels, simply click on the one you want, and it will print out to the Discord, at which point you just simply click it, the little hyperlink, and it will take you to the channel. Now, why this strategy works will be explained right here in the channel. It goes into full detail, it provides sources, and this basically stems from the research that I conducted into 2021, which you can also find right here in the sidebar as well. But you're going to find the why. This just isn't just a strategy where, it's just a strategy. It has fundamental reasons why it works. It has macroeconomic factors as to why it works, and it's highly tied to the repo and the current inflation situation in the current market state. So again, this is where you go to learn about why it works. Then you can learn about the criteria, about how it works, and what you can specifically look for. You're going to be provided with the 4 criteria right here and the screeners as well. Then you're also going to have your avoid this channel, which will provide you with what to stay away from. It will give you some explanations about in the money versus out of the money, avoid weekly expirations, about buying the ask and the spread, and how you can actually game the spread, and then staying in the money and avoid corporate actions. So it's going to tell you about all that as well. And that should help you get some basic fundamentals down as to how you can use the strategy to profit. Now, on top of this, I also have multiple videos going over the core logic strategy, how you can trade it, how you can use it. You can find those videos in the video gallery under the core section. Now, you can also find this channel from the welcome menu. To do this, it's simply core in the top menu, and then the core forum will show up, Simply click it, and it will take you to the gallery. So you have the gap attack, gap me daddy, MACD synthesis, the strategy, the why, gaps exploitation in the repo, how I check for play criteria, criterion, gaps and bananas, run this once daily, your core screener, core logic, what not to do, FUD stop Discord, market timing, core logic chart setup, core logic, a working strategy, full tutorial, and then you have the 85% win rate full tutorial as well. So lots of content on the core logic for you to go and learn. Again, remember, no one is going to spoon feed you anything here. The whole point of this is for you to become an individual investor, not rely on anyone other than yourself. And then you can collaborate with other like-minded folks like me and the other members of the group if you have any questions or if you want to discuss anything or show some findings from your own research. So this is not a circle jerk. We're all here to learn, scale data together, and make better trades. So that's the core logic. Now, the plays are going to come from your screener. Now, this is how you check the screener. Simply type /FUD start, and that's going to be your main FUD start command with the core logic on it. So this is the menu that pops up. You have several different areas you can access here, from links to tools to bot command menus to cited works, live technical analysis galleries, all of our news channel setups. You have all of the live S&P 500 market data, the tutorial on how to use the app, videos. Then you have the whole market side and agency side. All you need to worry about for the core logic is simply just hitting the middle green button with the FUD stop logo. When you do that, it's going to change the output here to the core logic section of this application, and then it's going to reiterate some of the core logic screener recommendations here, and then you will also have the 5 criteria here as well at the bottom. When clicked on, they will provide the different criteria in the form of images. Now, the different check marks that you see here are going to be how you actually run the screeners. For calls, it's going to be green. For red, it's going to be puts. If none exist in the screener, then they will return an interaction failed message. So as of right now, the puts are not returning anything because there's no put core plays on the screener as of today. There is one call play, AVO, which is sitting there. So just keep that in mind. You can actually use this as a proxy for the market in and of itself. Because what do we notice when there's lots of puts? The market needs a correction to the upside. What do you notice when there's lots of calls? The market needs a correction to the downside. So again, very, very, very useful to use this in and of itself as a proxy. So that's how you get to the core screener. That's the first method of play opportunity. It's the most successful, the most consistent, but it will take a little bit of effort on your part to get to the understanding needed to successfully trade this. But if you don't want to do all that work, good news. Stay tuned for the next play opportunities. Okay, so the second avenue of play opportunity comes directly from the auto feeds provided by TradyTix, another service that we host here in the Discord. Now, I have gone through and I've modified the alert system that comes through. So they're going to alert as normal, but I've added some extra pizzazz to make more profitable play opportunities for the group. Now, the core logic boasts an 85.6% win rate. This one will be an 80% win rate, and it's going to specifically alert at everyone mentioned if a feed comes in with a confidence level of 80% or higher. Now, the way you get to this channel to access the feeds and set up notifications needed to get these alerts, all you have to do is either, number one, go to the top of the Discord to the welcome channel. In the middle drop-down box, type in either TT to return all of the TradyTix channels, or if you want just the Bullseye, which we're discussing here, type in Bullseye, and it will populate. To print it to the channel here, simply click on it. The channel will be printed. Then you click on it, and it will take you to the channel. Now, these are the Bullseye alerts. They're going to be green for bullish, red for bearish. You're going to have a symbol, the strike price, the expiration date, whether it's a call or a put, buy or sell, and then the most important part, the AI confidence metric. Now, let me scroll up a little bit so I can show you. If one comes through today that has a, I believe I actually set it to 78% or higher. If one of those comes through, it's going to alert at everyone just like this with the play ticker, the call or put, expiry date, win rate percent, and then it can be played. Now, the strategy in playing these, honestly, I've just been blindly trading them as they come in. We're leveraging TradyTix algorithms and artificial intelligence, but we're optimizing it so that we get the most lucrative opportunities by only playing the alerts with the confidence levels above 80%. So that has helped tremendously. So let's look at FXI real quick, just to give you an example. These are 6 for 6, by the way, so far. So today, that obviously would have been a hit, big time. When did the alert come in? Let's find out. The alert came in at 9:08 a.m., so a little bit after the open today. So right here, man, right at the start of the day. So again, if you would have got this one today, would have made some pretty dank money. Same with the other one that came in, Amazon. We had another Amazon high confidence alert that came in today. Again, played both of them, profited on both of them. The last 6 I've profited on have all done well. Actually, I guess that makes us 8 now. But I would highly recommend, if you don't trust this from the get-go, you can paper trade it immediately when they come in, or you just blindly trade it like I do, and it's been working out because, again, we've done the work in basically optimizing what plays we're actually trading. Because instead of blindly trading the ones with a lower win rate, now we're just exploiting the high AI confidence for easy wins. So this is your second avenue of play opportunity that you can be utilizing in the Discord. Now, as far as notifications go, the bell at the top of this channel after you navigate here. And before I show you that, let me show you the secondary method to navigate. If you have developer mode on, hashtag TT, then you get everything right here. Or hashtag breakout. You can also do /command navigate channels, same thing, TT or Bullseye. And it will print to the Discord just like I showed you in the welcome channel. Okay, so we're in the channel. We want notifications. We want to make some money on these plays. What do? Make sure you set up notifications. Now, if you only would like to get notified for the 80% and higher confidence plays, only set this to @mentions. Then you will only get those confidence plays above 80%, and you won't get spammed throughout the day with all of the lower confidence level plays. This is how we're going to make easy money. It's already been working, and I expect it to work into the future. So set it to only @mentions. So that's it for Bullseye. Pretty easy stuff. I would definitely recommend at least giving this a shot. And you want to trade these immediately after they come in. And I wouldn't pay too much attention to the strike. I think in the money is the safest bet, but obviously you can do what you want to do. I just personally go in the money, and I only play it if it's above that 85% confidence, which will be alerting the Discord when they come in. And I need to make a correction. On that last clip, I'm going to keep it at 78% unless we see a problem. But as far as I've seen it, even the 75% and above tend to work out very well. So as of right now, we're going to keep it at a 78% or above win rate for the Bullseye. Let's go ahead and talk about Quant Alerts now. Okay, the third area of play opportunity that we're going to talk about, where you can make some pretty easy money in the Discord, is going to be the Quant Alerts from Quant Data, another service provider that we host in the Discord. Now, there's a couple of different ways you can access these plays. The easiest way is going to be just straight from the main chat, because I have the feed set up to be routing all of the Quant Alerts to this channel. Now, if you notice here, if we look at all of these right here, we see a few members have the Quant Alerts active in their personal portfolios. But other than that, you're going to find them in the main chat, and then each individual sector will have a Quant Alerts channel in it. So again, if you're not aware, we have the whole entire stock market breaking down by ticker by their effective sector. So we have the ETF sector dark pools, communication services dark pools, basic materials dark pools, consumer defensive dark pools. We have financial services dark pools. We have industrials dark pools. We have technology dark pools, real estate dark pools, healthcare dark pools, energy dark pools, and utilities dark pools. And then last but not least, we have consumer cyclical dark pools. So that covers the whole market. Now, also, you will get the Quant Alerts for each of those sectors, the golden sweeps, and the unusual options alerts as well. If you want to look at the Quant Alerts by sector, then obviously just go and click on the Quant Alert. Now, again, to find these channels, you can either, number one, go to the top of the Discord at the welcome menu, go to the middle text channel search, and just simply type Quant. And you will get all of the different sectors with each Quant Alert feeds. And then keep in mind, we also have the consolidated Quant Alerts channel, which is this one here, which will provide you the entire market worth of Quant Alerts, which this may actually be the best way to go about it. Just set your alerts here to this channel by going to the notification bell, clicking all messages. These are far and few between. They're not like the Bullseye or the Breakout. These are actually a little bit more rare. So I definitely make sure to have the alerts on so you don't miss one, but these work out pretty well. Let's look at UAL today. When did the alert come in? 9:58 a.m. Let's go to the 1 minute. So right there, right after that first leg up, you could have gotten in right there, consolidated for a few minutes before taking another leg up, which you would have ultimately wanted to sell, obviously at the high of that point. And again, there is no rules here on when to sell. That's all individual. So again, there's going to be questions about when should I sell. No one can ever answer that question. You sell when either number one, your risk tolerance has been breached, or you're in profit, period. And that's the only real way to answer those questions. But this one would have provided a lucrative opportunity. And remember, these plays are coming into you streamlined with zero effort on your part. So if you get 10% profit, don't be greedy. Take it, because another one may be on its way in less than a few minutes or the same day. You never know. So again, these plays come to us. So there's no need to be greedy here. We just exploit the opportunities, take the profit, and wait for the next one. I'm optimizing it to where we have the plays set up to where we have the most optimal win rate in multiple avenues of strategy effectiveness, which so far, to recap, we have the stock Bullseye, the core logic, of course, and then we're going over the Quant Alerts now. But again, it's another avenue that you could be utilizing to make some easy money in the Discord. Now, we have one more thing to go over, but before I do that, I think I covered everything with Quant Alerts. The only thing really that you need to worry about with these actual embeds, all you're going to do is see a bullish signal and a reference price and the time that it came in. That's all that you're going to get. And I would maybe run some bot commands to do a little bit more in-depth digging on the mechanics, but basically I've just been testing the server out. I've been blindly trading all these alerts that I've been optimizing as they come in, and so far, so good. Not financial advice, but work less or work smarter, not harder, basically. Okay, one more thing to go over for now, and that's going to be the stock breakouts. Okay, now we're going to talk about the stock breakout alerts that are coming from TradyTix, and this is going to be the newest one that a lot of you probably haven't heard me discuss yet, but I just modified this today to where I am firmly confident this is going to provide another 75 to 80% win rate play opportunity straight from the Discord. Now, number one, to find these channels, very easily done. Again, we're going to want to come to either the top of the Discord at the welcome channel and use the middle box here to search for TT again. And you're going to want to pick the stock breakouts this time, which is right here. Again, the easiest way to find it would just be to type breakouts, and then it's this one right here. You can also find it from the chat, of course, by hitting hashtag breakout, and there you have it. But we're going to go ahead and navigate to this channel now. Okay, so we're inside of the stock breakouts channel. Now, what do these alerts look like? Well, we have a potential breakout, and then we have a time frame. This is critical to keep an eye on. It's going to give you a time frame such as the hourly. I think for the most part it's mostly hourly, but just keep in mind and make sure you're paying attention to detail when it comes to these plays. You're going to get a momentum score, a relative volume score, and a resistance or support level depending on what kind of breakout it is. Some will be red, which are downside breakouts. Some will be green, which are upside breakouts. The downside breakouts will provide a support level, and the stock breakouts to the upside will provide a resistance level. I would highly recommend selling when the levels are hit, and that's basically all you need to know about the embeds. Now, how I've optimized these. So if you look at the momentum score, what do you notice? Right here at 8:46 a.m., we had a momentum score of 21.57, pretty high. Then we had another one. I think it's actually duplicating that one. But then it's, we only had two today that were over 10. So what I've done is I've modified it to where just like these Bullseye alerts, it's going to at everyone mention you if a play comes in here with a momentum score above 12. And if that occurs, you're going to get the alert with the momentum score, the ticker, the hourly or the time frame, and the resistance or support level, depending on what it is. So again, these are very, very profitable and best traded in the mornings. You're going to notice because of the opening flow and institutional buying and all that in the morning, most of these stock breakouts with the high momentum are going to come in the morning. And the reason why I am filtering it based on the momentum score is so that the higher the momentum score, the more it's going to move, the more profit, the more or the less chance we have for our members to lose the trade. So basically, I'm just going through optimizing all these feeds to make sure they provide the most optimal win rate to the members, cutting off some fat that's not needed, and that way we're only going to be trading the ones that are most profitable. How about that? This should provide very simple and easy revenue stream for you guys. So just keep that in mind. If you want to paper trade it first, go for it. And again, I've been blindly trading these as well. I've had success with everything discussed in this video so far, just blindly trading it. Could be getting lucky, don't know, but I'm going to keep it up until it doesn't work any longer. And we'll keep optimizing it as best I can. But this should provide for some very nice play opportunity. That's 4 things we've discussed, and that's really not it, because right now as a group, we're backtesting the SSR alerts. We're backtesting the VWAP differential alerts. I have several other strategy ideas that I'm implementing right now as we speak. They could also provide different avenues for profit. The point is to not stick to one thing, and then get down on yourself if you're down in the dumps. You want to find multiple streams of play opportunities that are effortless, that can provide you with easy revenue, which is what I think we've just accomplished. So again, hope this video series helped. If you have any questions, just reach out to me in Discord. And let's keep scaling, baby. We're almost to that real-time, straight from the SIP feed data. And once we get that, we can really start developing some tools to increase our throughput here in FUDStop. So hope this video helped. See you guys later. Now, I'm always asked, why should I join your Discord? Let me give you one reason. There doesn't exist another place like it. I've put in extraordinarily amounts of work to come to the financial understanding that I currently possess, and I have the programming knowledge needed to scale us from a data perspective. There's no one else doing what we're doing. This is not a Ponzi scheme. I have 2 memberships to my own Discord because we are all pitching in together to attain better data. That is the entire point of this group, is to collectively put our money together to get the best possible tools for us to utilize in our trading regimens. If you were to join our Discord and you had to pay for all of our services individually, you would be footing over $5,000 per month. So the one reason I have to give to you as to why you should at least try out this Discord's free trial is because, number one, you're getting $5,000 worth of monthly data costs for $40 a month. It's a no-brainer in my opinion. That $40 gets put right back in your pocket simply by taking advantage of some of the tools and resources that we have here in the Discord. And plus, I live here, and this is my passion. So that's the reason I have, of the many, many, many times I get asked, why should I join? That is the answer that I have for you. Come try us out for a week. What do you have to lose? You may just be surprised. Link in the description.